Good day, human Latiosites. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sun Islandmocke. Here we are at Royal Avenue. So, you know what? Let's go head to the Thrifty Mega Mart to go buy some discount stuff. I do want to see if they like changed what they had after beating the Pokemon League or anything. I'm not sure. Okay, we got a discount coupon. Alright. Today you have fresh orange berries. Okay, sure. Sure, we got some free orange berries. That's nice. Do you sell anything? Welcome to the Thrifty Mega Mart. Thanks for choosing the Thrifty Mega Mart. Hold on a second there, pal. You look to me like a kid. But I can tell just by looking at you, you're a pretty decent trainer. Sure, I'm just a part-time worker now, panning away at the register with a smile on my face, but once I was a trainer, traveling around on my island challenge too. I even made a pretty fair name for myself. Kagatora, the Eevee user, that was me. But then I got a wife, and then I had a kid. Now I face a new trial called a mortgage. And I work here to prepare me for the most grand trial of all, old age and retirement. But never mind all that. Look, there's something I'd like to ask you, ask an able young trainer like you to do for me. Back in my heyday, there were these 8 older trainers I was always trying to beat. They all use Pokemon that evolved from Eevee. How would you feel about taking them on? If you say that Kagatora sent you, I'm sure they'll agree to battle. If you can beat them all for me, I'll have something to give you. It'll be worth it. So, just ask me if you want to know more about any of them. Okay. Alright, so I guess they each have a different evolution. Okay, the Vaporeon user. Polly. Okay. Whirlpool of Alola. She was a cool drink of water, alright. A bikini clad beauty who beat all the boys. Her Vaporeon Hydro Pump could blast through solid steel paint. She was from Melly originally, and I think she trained to be a teacher. Okay, so trained to be a teacher in Melly. She's probably at the trainer school. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna write that down. Okay. Because there's no way I'm gonna remember off the top of my head all this stuff. Flareon. A fiery magician brimming with life. Chad, the Flareon user. His temper burned as hot as any flame, and he was always quick to find a fight. His Flareon's fire attacks were relentless, going after opponents like a living thing. I know he always stayed at the Tide Song Hotel back in those days. Alright, so Flareon, Tide Song Hotel. It's been 30 years since I last saw him, but I hope that'll be enough to find him. Alright, sure. Alright, the Jolteon user. Oh yes, the electrifying ball of energy. That was Jane, the Jolteon user. She looked like a lovely young lass, but beneath that sweet face was the heart of a tyrant. Her Jolteon slammed into opponents like a bolt of lightning from the blue sky. Last I heard, she was working somewhere on Ula Island. Alright, the Jolteon user is on Ula. Okay. Jolteon, Ula. Not that it's that helpful. But, whatever. Alright, the Espeon user. Let's find out. The Espeon user, Ishan. The sun itself was charmed by his sweet looks. His Espeon danced past enemy attacks, letting them slide right off it like some kind of miracle. Ishan worked at the geothermal power plant. Okay, Espeon geothermal. Okay, power plant. It's been 30 years since I saw him, but I hope it'll be enough to find him. Okay, how about the Umbreon user? The immortal ruler of the night, Braden, the Umbreon user. The rumors say that he died once and came back to life. Everyone was afraid of him. His Umbreon gave off its horrifying aura all the time and never let up. He used it to hold some kind of ceremony in the cemetery in Melly. Okay, so Umbreon is at a cemetery on Melly. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, the Glaceon user. Miss Absolute Zero, Rhea the Glaceon user, that cool beauty, seemed to have a soul of ice when she was mercilessly pursued by her opponents. Even time froze around her Glaceon. I know that she originally came from a small village on Melly. Small village on Melly, so I'm guessing that's gotta be Icky Town. That has to be Icky Town. Okay. What else? Alright, we have the Leafeon user. Let's check out what our Leafeon user. A goddess of beauty in full bloom. Linnea, the Leafeon user. She was a world-famous model and a powerful grass-type user. When her Leafeon cried out, even withered and dead trees burst into bloom once more. She used to always stay at the Hano Grand Resort. Okay. Hano Grand Resort. When she was between gigs. It's been 30 years since I last saw her. Okay. And finally, the Sylveon user. The Queen of Fairy Pokemon, yes. Sakura, the Sylveon user. That pure young maiden was adored by fairy-type Pokemon who saw her as a queen. Even wild beasts were captivated by her Sylveon before them. I heard that she was a descendant of the nomadic sea folk. That's the best hint I can give you to find her. Sea folk. So it must be Sea Folk Town. Okay. In that case, I think we've got a mission to do, but before we do that, I doubt they're going to sell anything particularly timer balls. Well, get a bunch of these because they're good. 15,000 back. Nice. Alright. I don't even know why I'm buying Great Balls right now, but I guess they're half off, so... Alright. I'm pretty sure we can probably get free Pokeballs by... Since it halves the price of them. Anything you buy, if you sell it back, you end up... No matter what you do, if you buy something and you sell it back, if you sell it back for half the cost, it's pretty much breaks even. But the thing is, if you buy Pokeballs, I think you still get Premier Balls. So there's that. And... You still sell strange souvenirs. I don't need one. I'm good. Okay. Alright, we gotta go find those, evolution trainers, I guess. I guess I'll call them. Alright, the first one, I'm guessing the trainer school, since apparently a teacher on Melly. So... I could be wrong, it could take a while to find them, but let's do this. I think this is the way to go, right? Otherwise we'll be going home. Alright. To the school! Do you know the person I'm looking for? Obviously you're the person who gave me that quick claw, so you're not the person I'm looking for. I'm just guessing the person's inside, but I could be wrong. You are definitely not. You are teaching a class. I'm sorry to bother you. An Alolan picture book, wherein a Pikachu, Pyukumuku, and Slowpoke prepare to set out on an island challenge, but the preparations themselves are so fun and exhausting they never leave home. Okay. That seems... interesting. You seem to have grown stronger. Think you can beat me, who studied in the school for 30 years? Sure. I am the kahuna of the trainer school. Take my perfectly honed moves. Yeah, that's not kahuna music. You're not a kahuna. But, Not an island kahuna, but I guess you might be a kahuna in your own right. Black Belt Dwayne, you're obviously not the evolution user, but you seem to have a Primeape. And we're leading off Nebby because we just are. I forgot Nebby was up front. Whatever. That Primeape is getting destroyed. Just utter destruction. Total annihilation. Goodbye, Primeape. Alright. Next up is going to be Lucario. I think Dazzle is probably the one to use here. Alright. Let's Flamethrower it. We outspeed, and that should be goodbye, Lucario. Alright. So at least we're doing some interesting stuff. Dazzle grew to level 67, and that's game. Okay, cool. I lost! Will I repeat the year? Will I have to repeat another year? Nah, you can just give me the money and move on. My perfectly honed moves. I guess this is why I still can't graduate even after 30 years. Really? You haven't graduated? Are you the evolution user? Welcome to the trainer school. I'm the principal. What an honor for me in the school. To think that your teachings would not only give rise to a captain, but to a league champion. Despite your lofty accomplishments, though, I'd hazard that you still don't know everything that the trainer school has to teach you, eh? Then allow me to give you a special, expert lesson from the principal herself. Okay, so I guess we're battling the principal. Interesting. Alright, we're challenged by Principal Asuka. Ooh, it's a Gramble. That's going to intimidate us, and we're leading up with a physical attacker. Now, the good thing is we do have the Steel Stab. No, wait a minute. We have Full Metal Body. What am I saying? What am I saying? This thing is a... This is a Metagross wannabe. This is a Metagross wannabe. It's the same typing, pretty much same ability. Physically offensive. It's... Solgaleo is practically Metagross 2.0, if you can even call it that, especially because Metagross, you know, 2.0 is actually its Mega Evolution. Whatever. Alright, we're taking the thing. Although, then again, Mega Metagross doesn't have, Clear Body, it gets arguably a better ability. Alright, next up is going to be Arcanine. Arcanine. Wings, you're in, because I see that she really likes intimidating her students. Is that like trying to say, like, principals are trying to be intimidating? Is there like some kind of a social commentary going on in here? Because I'm starting to think this is a very intimidating lady. Outrage! Okay, we can eat that right. Eating it right up. Delicious. Eating it right up. Alright. You're gonna get wrecked, Arcanine. No, actually, you're not gonna get wrecked, but you are locked in, so... I could actually hard switch into our Ninetales. I mean, I can't... Oh god, that was a crit. Okay, we still live, though. I mean... I don't think Chase wanted to take a Flare Blitz, though. Since it would have no longer been locked in Outrage afterward. Although it would have been confused. Either way. Next up's going to be Stoutland. Huh. Well, let's go into Sam. We can pretty much handle this thing, I'm pretty sure. I know it's intimidating and all, but still. She's an intimidating lady, what can I say? Since every single Pokemon she has Intimidate. Alright, that's okay. We are going to go all-out pummeling. We are all-out pummeling this thing. Let's go! We're at -1, but this pretty much doubles our Brick Break, so... it's been nice knowing you, Stoutland. You're not living. You're not living. Actually, you might live because of the Intimidate. Oh my goodness, that -1 actually did matter. Don't you dare counter. Thunder Fang! Don't you dare para. No para today. Get wrecked. Take a Drill Peck. I don't know why I didn't Brick Break, but this is stab, so it's still gonna be enough. Okay, good job, Sam. And there we go. Wow, you're something else. I only got $5,472 for winning, and that's the principle for you. Just as the saying goes, even the fool may give the wise man good counsel if he listens. I may have lost, but heed my advice and use this. It is one of my favorite items. We obtained the King's Rock. That is awesome. If your Pokemon's holding a King's Rock, its attack may make an opponent flinch. And that's the end of what I can teach you. I'm glad I was able to meet you here. I would have figured you'd give me, like, advice on how to use, like, an iron ball with, like, flinging it and then your opponent's slow and all. I don't know. If I can defeat him, then that will mean that our school's principal is stronger than a champion. And even if I lose, we can still boast that we're the school who helped create a champion. Oh, it's too good. It's just so too good. Oh, I can't wipe this stupid grin off my face. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Sure you didn't. On the origins of the Alola region, the islands of Alola were given form when underwater volcanoes erupted long, long ago. Pokemon came to live in Alola when they flew, swam, or were carried on the winds of the islands. The formula to determine how much damage a Pokemon takes from a move is written up on the board. It even includes calculations for the effects of items and abilities. It looks like Professor Kukui's handwriting. Huh. Interesting. Well, that was a bit unexpected, but nonetheless interesting. Hey there. You're not one of the students, are you? What do you want from an old cleaning lady? Are you the Vaporeon user? Well, yes, I suppose I am. What's that? Kagetora sent you to battle me? I don't mind, but no complaints out of you for having to take on this bent old woman. Alright, so this is the Vaporeon user. So we are challenged by Vaporeon user Polly. I guess each evolution gets its own trainer class. That is actually kind of awesome. Alright. Alright, Nebby, let's take this thing down. Actually, I don't know what we're gonna do. It's gonna scald me, most likely. Either that or Hydro Pump. I have no idea. You know what? I'm gonna Zen Headbutt. I'm just gonna Zen Headbutt because I think we can do it. You're not gonna flinch. You're gonna go for a Muddy Water. Don't you dare get the accuracy drop. Don't you dare get the accuracy drop. No accuracy drop today. No, nuh-uh. Not gonna have. You're gonna full restore. Perfect. Alright, you know what? That's okay. If we can get the defense drop, it doesn't even matter. Another Zen Headbutt will KO. Another Crunch will KO. What am I saying? The only reason I went for Crunch into Zen Headbutt was because A, I wasn't expecting the full restore, and B, better accuracy. Mostly the accuracy. Alright. So now we defeated Vaporeon user Polly. If you want to see a rainbow, you've got to wait for it to stop raining. And we got $11,000 for winning. That's a lot of money, wow. I mean, not as much as Looker gave us, but then again, we had to catch a bunch of Ultra Beasts for him. Every rain cloud has its end, and no one can win against time's march. Now I'm retired from training, and I spend my days with Vaporeon cleaning these windows. But how is that boy Kagetora doing? Is he well? I don't know. He's busy, you know, working part-time to pay the mortgage. Okay, we gotta find the Flareon user, who is apparently at the Tide Song Hotel, which I believe is in Akala. I think in Hihia. So, let's go to Hihia City. I do apologize that I may be, missing a lot of... I know I've missed a lot of things in this game, especially, like, the principal didn't caught me off guard. I didn't exactly expect that. I have avoided spoilers. I'm probably gonna do about as much as I think I can do for right now. I'm gonna hold off on spoilers until the, until I feel like I'm stuck, and I feel like there's more stuff that I didn't do. So I'm gonna try not to miss anything, but at the same time, I don't want things to just come out of, well, we went the wrong way. I don't want Machamp, I want Tauros. Probably could see how Professor Burnett's doing, but we want to go this way. Here we go. I don't want to, be too, like, I want things to be surprises, but I don't want to, like, know everything that's happened. But I don't want to miss things, because when things are surprises, you might end up missing them. Alright, so this is the hotel we're looking for. A Rotom Dex. Shows you lots of details, Pokemon on the map. Alright, cool. You can fit absolutely anything inside a trainer's bag, huh? If it was me, I'd sure like to tuck myself in a bag and tag along with someone's adventure. Ah, that's a bit disturbing. Alright, time to visit the next ranch. The ranch next. Just gotta cut through Paniola Town. Aw. Oh my goodness. Look at that potted plant. It's like shaped like a spheal. The pot. That is actually awesome. Okay. The ocean breeze dances over here. On the day I spend with you, the blue rips stretch out, unbreaking and as endless as the sea itself. Luminion dance upon the waves, our cheeks flame like the setting sun. Come here to hear the song of the sea. Come here to hear the song of life. I wait to welcome you anytime. Come to the Tide Song Hotel. Ooh, Zygarde thing. Okay. Ooh, I see a Wailord picture. It's a scene showing the float whale Pokemon Wailord's impressive talent for high jumps. Cool. That's Love Disc. Yes, what is it? Do you need something from me? Oh, are you the Flannery user? Oh, I see. So you know Kagatora. You would like a battle for me? How nostalgic. It's been quite some time. So I guess these Evolution users grew up and got careers outside battling. So here we go against Flareon user Chad. Oh god, Flareon really getting up with Nebby. That can't be good. That cannot be good. Alright, you know what? I don't think I want to take a Flare Blitz to the face. I don't want to take a Flare Blitz to the face. We need to not miss this end headbutt. Give me a flinch or a KO. This thing isn't as bulky as Vaporeon, so yeah. Alright. That was easy. Yes, yes! We got 2,200 for winning. That's not as much money. I guess you don't make as much money as the ex-teacher cleaning lady. A fire needs fuel to keep on burning, but once the fuel is burnt up, only ashes remain. My working life is over. I have reached retirement. All that is left of my life is the ashes. Me and Flareon are done with battling. I'd rather just go to Lomi and relax. Okay, good for you for figuring out what you want to do, I guess. That's respectable, I suppose, so hey, good for you. Alright, the Jolteon user is on Ula Ula Island. Where on Ula Ula Island? I haven't the foggiest clue. Okay. Tapu Village isn't a town, so you're probably not there. You could be. You're not gonna be with Team Skull, I don't think. Maybe you are. I mean, anything's possible, I suppose. You know what? Maybe your Aether House? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. So sorry, it's one of the downsides to this. You know what? I don't think I thought this thing quite through. I'd be better off flying the Tapu Village and then walking up, rather than jetting across the sea. Watch this not even be the right place. I bet you that the Jolteon user's just in melee. I don't know. Looks like you didn't waste much time going through all the trainers in Route 15. If you're that good, then I guess I'll pull out my Z-Power too. Think you can take on my little trial? Oh, you're gonna do a trial? Sure, why not? I like your spirit, kid. I think I'm getting fired up too. Then the full power trial of this trial guy is about to start. Sure, but are we a little over-leveled for this? Here we go against Trial Guide Katrina. Okay. With a Clef Key. Oh dear God, you've got to be kidding me. You have a Clef Key? I officially, no offense, I don't like you. I like Clef Key, I don't hate Clef Key, it's just... not a huge fan of Prankster in general. Really not. I like in 3rd gen, I really like Sableye. 5th gen, well, in terms of competitive battling, I guess I used it more, even though I didn't really do competitive battling, but still. Alright, that thing, I don't want to switch because I don't want to take spike damage. So you know what? This thing's gonna get destroyed. It's obviously gonna be sturdy, so I'm gonna go for his end. We're gonna miss?! We're going to miss?! Nevi, no, you're gonna get a flinch right here. That's gonna break the sturdy. Nope, it's not gonna break the sturdy. She's gonna go for a Z move. Corkscrew Crash. Alright, it's the steel one. Alright, we're gonna eat that right up. It's resisted. We're gonna eat it right up. Eating it right up. Alright, let's crunch on this thing. And goodbye, Skarmory. That was easy. More or less. Congratulations, you cleared a little trial. I guess I did, didn't I? Nice, you cleared my little trial. You're a real tough little trial goer. Here's your reward from me. Take it on and carry on with your adventure. We got a PP Max. Awesome. All the trial goers I see out and about on the island challenge have such great smiles. They're as beautiful as the brilliant moon that hangs in the lowest night sky. The work doesn't pay a lick, but I can give it up. I can give it up when it lets me see. But I can't give it up when it lets me see those happy faces. You know what? I respect you for that. I definitely respect you for that decision. No matter how strong I am, I know that there are things I can't do. Places I can't reach and people I can't protect. That's why I want to make all the kids at Aether House into super strong trainers themselves. Sure. There's a, me curse you. Wow, that's disturbing. You're Eric, aren't you? I heard about you from Miss Wick. As a member of the Foundation, I'm grateful to you, and I also feel I owe you some apology. Here, please, take this. We got an upgrade. Okay. I believe that the Foundation will change after, well, all that ruckus that happened. We will reflect on our errors and make the Foundation as something even more than it was. We will work hard to update and improve. I can admit that I did wonder for a time about whether I should quit the Foundation, but I want to keep protecting the smiles of the children and the Pokemon here. Okay, and you? I know you. Thanks to your efforts, the shadow that hung over the Foundation's been lifted. That's what I'd heard. I would like to entrust you with a very precious Pokemon as both an apology and a show of gratitude on behalf of the Foundation. So with that, we received a Porygon! A Porygon and an upgrade. Cool. Alright, you know what? That's a lot easier than getting maximum coins in the Celadon, well, I guess the Rocket Game Corner, I must say. I really do like Porygon, though, I must say. So, roughly 20 years ago, it was artificially created, utilizing the latest technology of the time. So I guess that was back in, Kanto. But as I said, I really do like Porygon, which is... I mean, I really like Porygon 2. Porygon Z I kind of like, but I actually do prefer Porygon 2. It's just so bulky, and just with an Eevee like that thing can do so much work. Alright, let's give you a nickname. Let's call you Cubed Duck. Actually, maybe Duck Cubed. I'm gonna call you... No, I meant to press delete. Whatever, Cube Duck, that's fine. That's fine. Although it does sound a little disturbing, in theory. But, you know, it's, you know, it's created by polygons. And it's like the shape of a duck. Porygon is a miracle born of science, a Pokemon with a digital brain. Science exists to lead us to a brighter future. And I am here to protect those who will inherit that future. Okay, good for you. Clearly this is not the right place. I must say, this reminds me a little bit, although not run down, of N's room in N's castle in 5th gen, I must say. Okay, this is clearly, they're not the what is it, Jolteon user? Alright, clearly we have to go to Melee. I might not have the best deduction and the best of deduction skills, but I can pretty much tell this was not the right place to go, but you know what? At least we got something for our efforts. So it wasn't a completely waste of time. So, it could be the Malasada shop. I have no idea. I really don't know. I don't really feel like doing any battles. I have no idea. You're not the Jolteon user, right? You are not the Jolteon user, correct? You're not the Jolteon user, right? Nope. Okay, so that was a, not the right place to go. Pretty sure not in here. Although, I don't know. Okay. Can I borrow a moment of your time? Just a moment, mind you. Sure. Thank you very much. You see, I've fallen in love with at first sight with a Pokemon called Togedemaru. I love it to bits. I love it so much that I can't bear to even catch one for myself. So can I ask you a favor? Can you catch Togedemaru for me and show me its Pokedex entry? I think you'll find some adorable Togedemaru around the power plant. Sure. When you actually caught a Togedemaru with the Pokedex, give it to me at once. Sure. Ooh, my little Togedemaru, how adorable you are. I just want to feel your little needles tickling me all over. Oh, this is just the best. Just wonderful. Here's your payment as promised. We got $10,000! I got to know my beloved Togedemaru even better than before. Thank you for this. Have a wonderful journey. Sure. Okay, we got $10,000 for pretty much doing nothing, since we already had the Togedemaru. I think we already had it in there. Or no, I think we had it in the one underneath it. This is the salon, it looks like. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Is it possible that... we're not looking for, someone in melee? Hi there. Ah, the old eyes are getting tired. Oh, are you the Jolteon user? Ah, yes, I suppose I am. I'm Jane. Eevee? Kagetora? I'm sorry, child, I don't remember them. I do remember Pokemon battles, though. Though, I'm not sure if it'll still be up to one. Okay, so I guess we're battling the Jolteon user. Jolteon user Jane. Obviously using the Jolteon. I am loving the luxury ball, though. We're using our own luxury ball Pokemon. Okay. We're not going to outspeed this thing because of the Jolteon, but still. No, we are going to outspeed it because Nebby OP. Alright. Cakewalk, what can I say? You provided a dazzling battle. We got $11,000 for winning. When lightning strikes the earth, it is swallowed up and it disappears. Even if you try to whip an old body into action, there are simply limits to what it can do. And besides, I really don't remember anyone called Kagetora. You know, I'm pretty sure that hurts his pride when you say that. Pretty sure. Wow, it is taking a long time to do this. Alright, so the Espeon user we know is at the geothermal power plant. So let's go there. That sounds easy enough. I don't even know if we're gonna actually get to all of the Eevee, evolution trainers before next time. Because, you know, there are a lot of them. Geothermal power plant. Look for an old person, I'm pretty sure. Hi there. No, you're not. Okay. Hi there. Suppose I should be moving. I'll need to fix Espeon some supper. Oh, you're the Espeon user. Well, yes. That's a question I haven't heard in many long years. I am Ishan, if that's what you mean. Kagetora? Oh yes, I remember that boy. Now that is a tale that takes me back. If you want to have a battle with me, I suppose I could, but please keep in mind that I am an old man. Sure, fair enough. Let's do this. So we're challenged by Espeon user Ishan. So this is going to be a long episode, I'm sorry. But we have a bunch of evolution trainers to battle. First we have to find them. Alright, let's crunch on this thing. And it's goodbye Espeon. I mean, I like Espeon and all. My second favorite evolution, actually. But, taking it down, now we go to level 69, and there we go. So we defeated Espeon user Ishan. There's no need for two suns in the sky. And we got 2,200 for winning. Okay. Even the sun itself, who rises with such glory in the morning, must eventually set. So it is for human life, and I think that I see the moon rising on the horizon. But what about that Kagetora? He's not that much younger than me. Do tell him I say hello. You got it. Tell him I shall. Alright. Umbreon is at a cemetery on Melemele. Maybe the Alola Cemetery? Alright, I guess we're going to Alola City and we're gonna go, Tauros riding. Huh. Okay. And I really don't know why I am leading off with, Nebby. Looking good. Ah, thank you. Alright. Are we seriously didn't battle you? Are you for real? Wow. I seriously cannot believe that I actually forgot that I skipped this trainer. Okay. I'm thinking we might just leave off with the Umbreon user and then call it a day. I don't know. I mean, we're only halfway through the evolutions. It's a really sad thought. But alas. Alright. This has gotta be it. I don't recall ever going this way. Alola Cemetery. This must be it. Ooh, we got a super potion. Are you the Umbreon user? I suppose it's enough for today. I'd better hurry home, or the son of mine will go berating on me again for wandering off. Are you the Umbreon user? That tale's decades old by now. How old are you, boy? Well, you're not wrong. I was once known as Braden the Umbreon user. And you know young Kagatora? How is that little whippersnapper? Sure, I don't mind battling with you, though I'm due to check in to the hospital soon. Wow, okay. Here we go against the Umbreon user then. Braden. I'm starting to think maybe Nebby isn't the best option for taking on an Umbreon. You know what? I'm gonna go for a corkscrew, crush. Let's do this. We're doing this. So when I say crush, I meant crash. That thing is getting destroyed. Goodbye, Umbreon. I don't even feel bad about this annihilating this Umbreon. It's an Umbreon. And we get a crit. There is balance in this world. Okay. Oliver Goodall 71. Well, there are times when there's a full moon. There are also times you can't see the moon at all. And we got $11,000 for winning. No night can ever be endless. Dawn comes and snatches away the dark. I feel that light creeping into my life, blotting out the stars and stealing away the night. People used to talk about me once, said I was immortal and such nonsense. I was just in the hospital a long while, that's all. But human life does end. Anyway, you give Kagatora my regards. Sure. Well, there is a TM over there. So let's... Are you kidding me? I barely stepped in the grass! It's a Ghastly. Okay. Fine. There are 3 more evolutions. Come on. Let me through. Ugh, you stupid Ghastly are bothering me. It's just Ghastly. Such nonsense. Let's go with that. Nonsense. Yes. Okay. Please let me go. All that for Confide? Really? Really? Okay, the next one is in Eevee Town. Alright, let's go there. To Eevee Town we go! Alright. I don't think we've done much exploring around here lately anyway, so, you know, there's that. What is happening? Eric! Hey, no one told you guys to stop. What is going on here? See, Eric? Helping people like this is just another way I train myself to get stronger. They're gonna grab us by the scruff of our necks and drag us here saying we got nothing better to do anyway, right? Like, okay, Pokemon battles are one thing, but Alola-style sumo, come on! Wait, our old Team Skull is donezo. We got nothing to do now. Nope, nothing, no. So we're training up so we'll be tough enough to help out anyone in need of rescue. There you call us Team Reskull. Okay. There is a giant house right here. Oh, now this is cool looking. Oh, Eric, how's Alola treating you? The sun shines all on its own, the moon shines down reflected light. Each of them lights our world. One is daytime, the other is night. If you prefer brightness, then live in the light. If you prefer darkness, then you can go find people and Pokemon that suit that taste too. Now, this is actually really a cool looking place. It's a chair made using a traditional folk craft, passed down to Alola since the old days. That is really cool. So you can just sit down and relax. Only, I guess, whatever. Oh, what's this? Strange creature was sucked in the Zygarde cube. Cyno wants to talk to us. I see, you just collect another Zygarde core. Each of these cores moves are memorized by Zygarde cubes, so you can teach it to the moves to Zygarde as many times as you like. Everything's up to you. Alright, cool. Wow, that's actually cool. We have, like, there's a porch back here we can go to. Why don't you rest a little while? Give your Pokemon a break. Oh, you'll heal us. That's awesome. Cool. Oh, Alola, I love to see kids and Pokemon full of energy. Sure. Alright. I highly doubt that the Glaceon user's here, but you never know. That Holly, too soft and young Hal. When Hal was just a little thing. He once saw Hala in a real fury, and old Hala's face was so terrible that the boy burst into tears. Hala couldn't do a thing to console him. I think he's been holding something of himself back in front of Hal ever since that day. Kahuna Hala is real strict when it comes to his training. Oh, not training for Pokemon battles or nothing. I'm talking about sumo training. This house is actually really cool. You know the festival here in Icky Town? Well, some years there are no 11-year-old kids setting out to hold a sacred battle for us. Those years, Hala gets to take part, and we dedicate a bout of sacred Alola and Sumo to the Guardian instead. Huh, cool. Well. So, you know what? I think that's probably about a good place getting to stop. So I guess next time we're going to go try to look around Iki Town to find the Glaceon user as we continue our Evolution Trainer quest. Wow, this is actually taking a lot longer than I thought it would when we started. So I guess we'll continue with that next time. So the question of the day is, what is your favorite Evolution? My favorite is Sylveon. My second favorite would be Espeon, and I guess my third favorite, it's kind of a tough one to answer, but I actually think I'm going to go with Flareon. Flareon was my favorite from the original three. I know it's like, prior to the physical special split, it was pretty bad, considering it's better on the physical side and fire moves were special, but honestly, I just felt like Flareon looked more like Eevee than Jolteon and Vaporeon, so it just looked like a more natural evolution. But that was just the way I saw it. You don't have to agree or anything like that. But be sure to answer the question of the day, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.